saint flows, and our love follows joy, always comes after pain. I will remember deep in my heart, as the days pass and the years go by, the time that has passed and love does not return. Under the pont Mirabeau, only the Seine flows. Come night, ring the bells. Time passes and I stay here. This is the famous poem Pont Mirabeau by the French poet Guillaume Appoliner, who was the fateful lover who led him to write this immortal poem. Her name was Marie Laurencin, a female painter who unintentionally lived a life of marginality. She lived an extraordinary life as a marginal person who crossed between Cubism and Fauvism, as a marginal person who married an enemy German man, and as a bisexual born out of wedlock to an unmarried mother and a wealthy father. Marie Laurencin studied porcelain painting in Sevres at the age of 18. Afterwards, she returned to Paris and studied painting at the Académie Humbert, but was drawn to oil painting. In the early 20th century, Laurencin became an important figure in the avant-garde as a member of the Cubists associated with the Section d'Or. She interacted with not only Picasso but also Matisse and was influenced by both schools. Jean Cocteau satirized Laurencin as a poor deer caught between Cubism and Fauvism. This was not something Jean Cocteau, who had deep relationships with 6 women throughout his life, as if playing tag, could say. At this time, Laurencin had been in a romantic relationship with poet Apollinaire for about 5 years. The two, who had been on good terms, grew apart when Apollinaire got involved in an unexpected incident. After breaking up with Laurencin, Apollinaire walked the Pont Mirabeau alone, completing the immortal masterpiece, Pont Mirabeau. Laurencin, who was depressed by the pain of separation and the sudden death of her mother, met the German noble painter Otto von Bussche and got married in a hurry. It was clearly an escapist marriage. Since it was the middle of war, the couple left France for Spain and lived as exiles, not as exiles. Meanwhile, Apollinaire, who had been her lover, died at the age of 38 from injuries and pneumonia he had suffered during World War I, 3 days before the end of World War I. After the war, she divorced her husband and returned to Paris, living as a free woman, singing her freedom like a bird out of a cage. She is no longer the borderline between Cubism and Fauvism, but she has created her own original art. She caught people's attention with her dreamy and sensual painting style that beautifully blended blue, green, and pink. Around this time, she had established herself as a popular portrait painter in Parisian society. Laurencin's portraits were popular for their subtle yet mysterious beauty, but only Coco Chanel's portrait was rejected by Chanel. She lived her whole life as a Parisian, working as an art school instructor, and made a special request as she was nearing death. Dress me in a white dress, put a rose on one chest, and a book of Apollinaire's poetry.